Okay, for your riparian ecosystems lab, I would like you to find some riparian area. So what is a riparian ecosystem? There's a variety of terminologies or I guess descriptors that make things qualify as a riparian area or not. It depends on your purpose for defining it. If it's water law, navigable, I can't say it, waters, etc. For our purposes, we care about the area or call it riparian if the landscape surrounding a body of water of any kind is affected by that water. So if there's moist soil, if there's vegetation that is dependent upon that higher water table, and that might be a little bit different than an upland area. So very general here. Like I said, for the bat one, I'm at the same place, Arapahoe Bends, and an open body of water like what you see behind me would qualify as a riparian area. Now, I'm going to kind of turn so you can see I'm actually in between two bodies of water. Like I said, these were gravel ponds. Most of the river bottom along the Poudre River has been mined for gravel. In fact, that's a resource that's actually starting to run in short supply because we've mined a lot of our existing gravel beds for concrete. So kind of an interesting side note. So the riparian area, I want you to do this the same as the grassland ecosystem. Find a place that you can sit for 10 minutes or so and listen and watch. I highly recommend downloading that iBird app that I posted on your assignment sheet, and or bring a field guide if you have one, binoculars if you have one. If not, you can just record number of ducks or whatever, even if you don't know what they are. Pelicans are back. That's kind of fun. Great blue herons are moving around like crazy right now. So there's a lot of activity in these systems right now. So sit for 10 minutes, make your observations, sight, call, however it is that you observe them, and then do the transects like we did before. I want you to do at least 3 transects, I think. I'll double check that against the lab sheet. Do your transects and really look for scat, track, any kind of sign. Now, I would recommend almost doing them at least one of your transects, maybe like right along, see if I can show this, right along the shore. That could be a really fun area. And I'm out on the first day that the snow has really melted after that big April dump, and I imagine the substrate will be just perfect for tracking for the next few days. So the sooner you can get out, you're going to find some really good tracks, scat, chewings, any kind of wildlife sign. Record that for your transects, and then walk around, see what you can find, and try and get at least a couple pictures of other wildlife sign. Same protocol as your grasslands, with the exception of kind of that birding element, and try and position yourself in an area near the water where you can kind of observe what's using the water. If you can go out in the early morning or late evening, it'll be an even better time for you, and you may even see some mammals in the water, beaver, muskrat, mink even. You could really have fun with this. So enjoy it, have fun, see what you can find. Okay, in looking for wildlife sign, I came down to the shore of the pond. I'm in this thick grove of willows, and I wanted to show you another sign of wildlife. We've looked at deer and elk eating aspen and willow and so forth, but right here you can see that this willow has been clipped off at kind of a perfect 45-degree angle, and my camera's having a hard time focusing here, but it's these, maybe if I put my hand on it, it's these right here, and you can see, I'll insert a picture to make it more clear. It's 45-degree angle. That shows that you're having an animal that has incisors on both the top and the bottom. Remember, your cervids only have incisors on the bottom, so that when they clip vegetation, it's more of a strip. And if I back up, you'll see that those have been clipped off, probably about 12 inches tall. So what would clip vegetation about 12 inches tall near the water and that would like willow? Well, could be a variety of things. My guess would be rabbit or muskrat. Could be beaver, but I don't see hardly any other sign of beaver. I'll keep my eyes out for other sign of beaver, but some kind of rodent or lagomorph with the upper and lower incisors. So something kind of fun to be watching for. Now, if you saw something clipped like that up high, probably isn't them, right? Unless they were sitting on a big pile of snow. Some more sign. You can see there's some little channels under the grass right there. That should look a lot like the extra credit question on your last or second to last quiz, which would probably be a vole moving around underneath the snow in the winter. Okay, here's another area where a small mammal, probably a rabbit, there's just rabbit scat everywhere, has been clipping vegetation. You can see some individual stems. They're all clipped off, and they're all at these perfect, like 45-degree angles. So to give you a frame of reference, here's my binocular case. Pretty short, clipped off about right here. Okay, and on down, there's the ground. Here's the rest of the willows. So, yeah, somebody's coming around here and just mowing these down as they come up, all clipped at about the same height. Gives you an idea that it's the same species that's been doing all this work.